Good morning, everyone, or whatever time that you're watching this. Brandon and I were just cleaning the office and we hung up one of my DIY art project that I had in my previous apartment, but we tried hanging it up in the hallway over here, but it kept falling. I don't know why. So, I don't know if it's like the wall's crooked or the type of wall, but I don't know. This wall is the same texture as our old apartment, so we only put one. Let me show you. We only put one so far because we want to test it out, because if it falls down, it will just fall on the couch instead of on my desk. So we're gonna see if that can last, and hopefully it'll last. That way we can just put the other one on the other side. But anyways, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to achieve your target goals successfully and just go over my 2023 goals, reflect of the year, and look over my vision board. And I'll probably show you what my vision board for 2024 looks like. I'm still figuring out like my 2024 goals. That's okay, because you know what, it's not 2024 yet. It's almost, but not there yet. But right now in this video, I just want to go over like my 2023 goals, if I achieved any of it, and then just giving you some tips on how to achieve those target goals, whether it's this year or next year, so or just any time of the year. Alright, let's start off by looking over my 2023 goals. And with my goals, I like to categorize them with health, wellness, financial, social media, personal. Those are my 3 or 4 categories. Let me show you my 2023 goals for health and wellness. So work out 4 to 5 times a week and stay consistent. And most of the time, like most of the year, I did stay consistent. And honestly, the only time that I didn't get to stay consistent is when we went to Europe and traveled for a month. But before that and after that, we were still staying consistent. Also, another month that I slacked for sure was October. I don't know why I just slacked on October, but so far I'm getting back into it. I checked that off because I would say 90% of the year I did stay consistent and worked out at least 4 times a week. And then try a new workout class. This year I did try Club Pilates and it was pretty fun. The thing is, it's too expensive. I think it's like almost $200 a month. I ain't about to pay $200 a month for Pilates. Maybe in the future, but for now I'm not. But I did try a new workout, and that was one of my goals, is to try something different, try something new. So I checked that off. And then eat cleaner and meal prep at least 2 times a month. Usually when I'm at work, if you don't know, I work a full-time job as a PE teacher, and Brandon helps me meal plan. And then another one is, I don't know if this should go with like health and wellness or personal. I think this should have went to personal, but it's okay. Serious with skincare, so using face sunscreen more. And during the summer, I put sunscreen like almost every day. It's like fall, winter. I know you should still put on sunscreen even though it's like cold. I need to work on that. I haven't put any sunscreen and any of that since summer. I've never gotten a facial before. I've always wanted to try a facial, but I'm so scared because my skin is super sensitive, and I haven't done a lot of research on it. But one day I do want to get a facial because I know that can help just like reset your skin, and I don't know. I know there are benefits of it, but I didn't do that. Social media, get close to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. As of right now, it is 4,840 something subscribers. I would say I would check that off because it is still the end of November, but by the time you're watching this, it is December. I don't know how many subscribers I'll have by then, but I would check this off because I would say I would be hitting close to 5K on YouTube. Although 5K doesn't seem like a lot to some people, to me, I'm just thinking, can you imagine if there are like close to 5,000 people in front of you? I liked thinking about that and putting in that perspective, because sometimes I get into the numbers and be like, why I don't have like 10 plus subscribers by now. But like I just need to like remember, like, this is my journey and it is what it is. And then post at least 2 times a week on YouTube. I've been posting a lot on YouTube. I would say like 2-3 times a week. Get close to 3,000 followers on TikTok. No. I thought I would, but it's okay. It is what it is. So I didn't hit that goal. Maybe one day. And then personal. Travel somewhere new. Brandon and I went around Europe and traveled so many different places, and it was so fun, and every place that we went to was new, so definitely check that off. And then read more than 10 books. I think I'm currently reading this book right now, Without Merit, and shout out to my best friend because she bought this for me for my birthday. I'm gonna see how many books I've read so far. I do have like a book page, a book Notion page, where I track how many books I've read each month. Okay, so far I read 16 books, and this is 17. I'm sure I'm gonna read one more book after I read this one. And then, so altogether, I would read almost 18 books, 18 or maybe almost 20, I don't know. But I definitely read more than 10 books, which I'm very proud of. Another personal goal was to get a golden retriever. I'll put in a video like in the description box explaining when we got our golden retriever, and we've been planning to have a golden retriever for almost 2 years, and it had to be with the timing because if you know me, I'm a planner and the timing has to be right. And this last summer we were able to get Miko for our red retriever, and yeah, we knew we wanted like a red golden retriever because there's so many different colors of golden retrievers, right? But we knew we wanted like a dark red or just like red golden retriever, and we got him, and he's the cutest thing ever, and he honestly helps us go outside more. I mean, we go on walks and stuff, but having Miko makes us go out more, like go on walks more and just do things more. So we're very grateful for him. And then do more things that make you uncomfortable, and I would say I checked that off because in the health and wellness goal is to try a new workout, and I went by myself, which I don't do. Usually I have like a friend here that we would try something out together, but I went by myself, and that can be scary, especially if you have like social anxiety. And I am so like dependent on having somebody to come with me all the time. I would say I checked it off because yeah, I went to Pilates by myself and tried something new, so that was fun. It did help that the first class that you take at this specific Pilates, like everyone in that group was new, so I wasn't the only one, so that helped a lot. Out of all the goals, I didn't check off 2. Honestly, I would have been proud if I checked off one or two things, but I think the reason why I was able to check a lot of things on my list is because having a plan helps. For those who struggle creating goals and actually doing those goals, I'm going to give you some tips of what I do to help me achieve those goals. For any goal, you need to make sure that your goal is realistic and achievable. Like, you know that you are able to achieve it one day, and it has to be specific. For me, the more specific it is, the better. So now I'm going to go over like some tips of what you can do to help successfully achieve your target goals in 2024. Right now, go get a piece of paper or just think about in your head. Think about all the goals that you have in mind that you want to achieve one day. And yeah, that could be lose weight, that could be make a YouTube channel, that could be maybe read 50 books by the end of 2024. Think of those goals, write it down, have a brain dump of your goals, okay? And then after you brain dump all the goals, you should organize and categorize them. So again, like how I do it, health and wellness, finances, social media, personal. Categorize it how you want to categorize it, and then put those goals in that specific category. Hold on, my camera's about to die. I need to change it. Okay, I had to change my battery. But anyways, once you put those goals and you categorize it, then you need to be a little bit more specific and create those action plans. And like action plans for that specific goal. And I'm going to show you my November monthly goals. So I'm not going to do a monthly reset video towards the end of this month. I'm going to do this video instead, and I'm going to use my November monthly goals as an example, this is what I do. So for my November monthly goals, again, I categorize everything. Let's start with looking at health and wellness goals. So the action plan for workout 3 times a week is working out on weekends and one of them on the weekdays. And then practice running a 5K. Obviously, we did not do that, so I didn't check that off. But the action plan was to go on a run on Sunday mornings. Again, the more specific it is, the better. And maybe I'll show you some of my 2024 goals and how I do it. I did create a specific Notion page for my goals and manifestations for 2024, and I'll show you some of it, but just like an idea of what you can do if you, whether you're using it digitally, which I am on Notion, or you could just handwrite it. But in order to achieve your goals, you need to be specific and have details and have an action plan, creating those SMART goals. So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and having a time, like a deadline. Okay, now I want to show you my vision board of 2023. And so I'm gonna screen share it and put it here right now. I like to use Canva. I've been using Canva for so long, and I use Canva for everything. This is what my vision board looks like for 2023. So this is a picture of Cinque Terre, Rio Maggiore, and this is not my photo. Like, all my photos are from Pinterest. Brandon took a picture so similar to this, and it's so cool because I just love being able to look back at my like old vision boards and see if I was able to achieve them or not. And it's okay if you don't. Like, don't beat yourself up if you don't check all your goals. As long as you check off at least one, I think that's still a win. But anyways, this is my vision board. There's a photo of Cinque Terre airplane, because again, I just knew we were gonna go somewhere new, and I knew that we were gonna go to Europe, and this was one of the places that we went to. I added some quotes that, you know, motivates me. I added a picture of a Santorini. Again, this is not my photo. It's all from Pinterest, but Brandon has a photo just like this, which is so freaking cool. But anyways, and then working out consistently, getting close to 5,000 subscribers. And then a picture of a golden retriever, because again, I just knew we were gonna have a golden retriever, and I knew it had to be in the summer. So timing is everything. Timing is everything. And then Etsy, work a little bit more on my Etsy. Etsy didn't do so well for me this year, but I noticed that it's usually busy during the beginning of the school year, where you know, there's, you know, new PE teachers and they want to get some merch for their PE teaching job, which I get, because that was me in the beginning of like my PE teaching career, where I was so excited to just get all the PE teacher shirts. So if you are a PE teacher, or you know somebody who's a PE teacher, I'll link my Etsy down below, and then maybe you can get something for them or just send the link to them. This is my vision board for 2023. Now I'm going to show you what my 2024 vision board looks like, and I already did it, of course. So I scroll up, and this is my 2024 vision board, and I am going to save this and put it as my wallpaper for my phone. And there's a running here because one of the goals for Brandon and I, like we want to do a 5K together, and we are not runners, okay? We are not runners. So I think it would be fun to do something different and something new together by doing a 5K marathon. And then I put Orange Theory or F45 here because I do want to try one of them in 2024 and check it out and see, and hopefully I can get a membership. The thing is, it is pretty pricey. It's kind of far from where I live, so I'm still debating if I do want to get a membership or not from one of these, or just go somewhere closer to where I live and find a group workout here. Or favorite quotes, just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening, and suddenly you know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. And then there's a picture of this is a picture of Miko. That's just a random golden retriever, an adult golden retriever. Miko looks close to looking like that, like he's almost there, but I put Miko there and a golden retriever there because I want to take him somewhere new. Whether it's somewhere in Oregon, I don't know, like a little road trip, like a mini one, because I don't like car rides. So I just want to take him somewhere new. Okay, now I'm going to show you my goals and manifestations. Well, I'm not going to show you all of it. Just like one category, just to give you an example of what you can do on Notion, and just like giving you an idea on how to be specific with your target goals. That way you can achieve them by the end of 2024. This is what my goals and manifestations for 2024. This is my Notion page for it. And I like this system because each of my goals are categorized. So let's look at health and wellness goals. And these are the 3 things that I want to, you know, obviously complete by 2024. And if it's in progress, I could just drag it and put it down to in progress. And then, you know, drag it into in progress. And then once I'm completed with it, I could just drag it to complete, which is so nice. I love the drag and drop system, but since I didn't do that yet, I'll put it there. And I did write specific plans within those goals, because again, that's one of the ways to be able to successfully achieve those goals, if you know, if you have a plan, an action plan. So do a 5K event with Brandon. I'm going to click on it. And I did write down, let's say I want to like be more specific. I want to do a spring 5K event with Brandon. And I could be even more specific, like putting in the date, but I haven't done any research for that yet. But for now, that's what it looks like. And then try 2 different workout classes. I did put 3 just in case, so Orange Theory, F45, and a group workout class near me. And then my last health and wellness goal is to get a group fitness membership. And the deadline is, you know, the end of July 2024. So I have a specific deadline. I have a specific goal that helps me make sure that I can check that off. Hopefully this video can motivate you and inspire you to create those specific goals. That way you are able to achieve them, because I honestly think that people should have goals for themselves, because goals help you grow, goals help you challenge yourself. Hopefully this video helps you, and let me know what your goals are for 2024. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.